All right. Hey.
Right, I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, This is
that
a
nigga
really
did some crazy
drive.
shit.
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give them a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of... He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays,
I'm going to
not
get in
necessarily
there.
X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, he almost had it. He almost had it.
Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to
go
through his
I'm
checks.
testing
That's one you need to take advantage
the
of.
waters
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field,
going live on YouTube.
They'll set up the screen to Lacy. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
We way late, bro. Yeah, no, it is. It is. It is.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going.
How'd you get it, bro?
4.
Oh, you went to go pay for it or something? Wi-Fi.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. Okay, partner, you're ready for Brandon's offense.
So he's putting it to the back of your
Is that any different than any other time we talk?
No, it's not. But Chris Hogan
Yes.
and Julio Jones actually had the exact same numbers in the conference title games. 9 catches, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Who did it better?
Wow, that's a great question. Listen, the easy trite answer is they both did it so exceptionally well, you just called a tie.
But I'm
breaking the tie. I'm breaking the tie. Julio Jones did it better.
Next, here comes the other Johnson.
Running over 2 or 3 people and taking it to the end zone. That was the clincher right there. Julio Jones did it a little bit better than Chris Hogan.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage.
You had to put that, you had to put that nigga on the bench.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Let's go.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball. Palmer and the offense staying put. They're going to try for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. Palmer. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers
I got somebody else watching.
They get ready to head back on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you
I have his matter right now. Y'all can share play.
If it changes a little bit in this
if Tony
spot
wants to.
again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Corey Peters in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now hold everything here.
I might as well just go for that
by
shit.
the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Rodgers going to throw. Now a battle for the
touchdown. I fucking got him.
Jared Cook from 17 yards out, and the Packers get a score closer. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get
oh,
it in.
You got that shit too. Let's fucking get it.
But it occurred nonetheless. But a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage.
That record this, man.
Make a play on the ball, but instead it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy.
If you would,
here's the
yep, all he had to do is get through that hole.
Set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
Caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Some spectacular.
Clinton Dix with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out
I'm just saying I did better than I did last time.
Right here.
Nigga said, oh, okay, I'm putting 60. Fuck it. I'm going for 60.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
I don't, bruh. I swear, bruh. And I swear.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone.
This will be caught.
Touchdown.
For a Packer touchdown. Jordy Nelson from 21 yards away. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point try now for Crosby. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Oh, no, he lost the football.
I tried.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And some room to roam now. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting.
I had to slow up on that. Like, hold on, this thing about to be
line. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early, so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
Yeah, I was offside like a big dumbass.
Is actually split out wide there in the Wildcat.
Come on, let's go.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. And they're going to speed things up here. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
This time,
see me as a big black.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, they run with Ellington.
Nigga flew into that mother like, hey, lean it.
A great play there. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And
can't pick them all, bruh.
That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
319.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Oh, there's that
Hi,
man
baby.
again. It's complete. It's a 10-yard pickup,
Why?
and it moves the chains.
When you execute a
Why?
drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a
Why you
little
sad,
bit,
baby?
you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Bad. Why are you sad?
Rodgers now on first down. Caught by Cobb. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon.
No.
You go to your
Are you there?
spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Now Rodgers.
Well, threw the ball wrong
Over
fucking
the
way.
middle, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured
I said, why you
receivers
sad?
that move all over the place to try and find good matchups.
Why?
And they had one, they were just unable to complete the pass.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They come out 5 wide,
Sleep,
3 of
babe.
them to the right side. So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And they went for a big play through the
I
air.
am, bro.
Second
You know I'm
down,
gonna keep trying you,
couldn't connect.
man.
Now it's third.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not
I
only
have
for the
no
guys out
idea,
wide.
man.
Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the
sleep.
defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50
Well,
balls,
what's
not
the
easy to
name?
get away from the big targets.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime
like
package
that
for
when you
third
do that.
down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Oh, got you. Hold on.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he finds Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Oh, what are you doing, baby?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Both sides were holding good breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
His throw caught right around the 6.
Ooh.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now Rodgers. A dump off to Lacy. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Eddie Lacy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Look at you. Look at you. Harley.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch. Not at all.
Here we go.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Oh, yeah, good game for you because you took the victory, but it was a good game. You did.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Some good shit happened. Some spectacular shit happened. You did. I know. No, he's not.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
I got
find
some
us
good
on
passing
Twitter
yards, though. You
at
feel
EA
me?
Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Nigga pass. Yeah, pass after, and after he done, I'm gonna have to share play with you too and whoop you too, Paris. I need to start playing. What's up? What's up? Man. Here it go. Johnson.